Hi, and welcome to the Purser's Diary Part 9. My name is Martin, and this is the final part in a series in which I've been talking about a diary, or rather two diaries, that were kept by my grandmother's grandparents as they sailed around the world on a ship called the Ida Zeigler in the 1860s. Their names were Charles Alfred Green, or Alfred, and Eliza Green, his wife, and this is their story. At the end of Part 8, the Ida Zeigler was heading north, through the South Atlantic towards the equator. The Ida speaks to the Warrior Queen on the 23rd of March, and the weather continues to warm. Only a month after dodging icebergs in the southern Pacific, Eliza writes,
Friday, March the 27th, 1868. Very hot indeed. I don't know where to get so to be comfortable.
Traffic in the South Atlantic increases. On the 29th of March, the Ida spoke to
the Sarah Watson of Sunderland from Liverpool, 44 days from the Channel. Tuesday, March the 31st, 1868. A schooner hove in sight and we lowered a boat and some of them went on board. She turned out to be the Swindon bound for Mozambique with iron. Sunday, April the 5th, 1868. Nice breeze. Wish it would blow hard and take us out of this hot weather. Had service on the main deck and was looking over the side and saw Nautilus or Portuguese man-of-war. Lots of Mother Carey's chickens.
Mother Carey's chickens was a colloquial term for storm petrels, which were believed to herald the onset of stormy weather. Following slow progress, the Ida finally crosses the line.
Thursday, April the 9th, 1868. Had a sweepstakes draw for today. Have crossed the line at last and now we're running along nicely.
The officers had a tradition of drawing sweepstakes when they crossed the line on when the ship would actually arrive home. Easter is celebrated on board. Eliza writes,
Friday, April the 10th, 1868. Good Friday. We had nothing to remind us of the day except hot cross buns. Good stiff breeze, northeast trades, and hope we may keep them. A ship in sight. Sunday, April the 12th, 1868. Easter Day. Tried to sing the Easter hymns at service, but not very successful.
Perhaps the Greens were not good singers. My father, their descendant, sadly, was not. The crew got busy painting the ship again. Then the Ida spoke with a French brig on the 15th of April, a Jamaican man from England on the 16th of April, and 3 ships on the 27th of April. Eliza writes,
Wednesday, April the 29th, 1868. Breeze still continues and everybody is pleased at the thought of soon getting home. Painting ship this last fortnight and have not done yet.
On the 30th of April, the Ida overtook the Peterborough from China. The joke is that the definition of a boat race is any 2 boats going in the same direction. Surely the company on board the Ida enjoyed this particular moment. Eliza's anticipation rises, but the passage up the English Channel is not straightforward.
Saturday, May the 2nd, 1868. Wind right against us and now we're close to Scilly and hoping to get a breeze to take us right home. Saw an English man-of-war this morning and lots of birds. Sunday, May the 3rd, 1868. Such a beautiful day, so calm. Quite a treat but not getting on at all. Spoke the Ballarat bound to Nelson, New Zealand and saw lots of others. Monday, May the 4th, 1868. Blowing hard and shipping lots of water. Wind dead against us and we're knocking about. Tuesday, May the 5th, 1868. Headwind still. Sighted the Lizard and Eddystone. Wednesday, May the 6th, 1868. Headwind. Came back tonight to the start. Thursday, May the 7th, 1868. Fine wind gone almost a calm off Portland's Eve. Friday, May the 8th, 1868. No wind. A pilot boat came first thing this morning. We sent letters ashore. Been sight of the Isle of Wight all day. Hope to get home Sunday. Saturday, May the 9th, 1868. A tug came alongside when we were off Brighton and took us in tow, so now we are nearly up to Gravesend and Alfred has won the sweepstakes.
The diary ends here with Eliza's last entry. Alfred's certificate of discharge was signed by Captain Reynolds on the 14th of May 1868, backdated to the 10th of May. This was to be Alfred's and Eliza's last voyage. He retired ashore to open a bakery in Twickenham. Together, they raised 8 children. I am descended from one of the children born after these epic voyages. The captain, Abraham Lewis Reynolds, who signed Alfred's certificate of discharge, had a reputation for being hard on the crew. Charles Alexander Mitchie recalls him as follows.
The captain was a rough-tongued man who would strike the crew with anything that would be near at hand. Their lot would have been much worse if it had not been for the first mate, who was a very competent and Christian man. No exception could be taken to the captain's manner towards the passengers, but he failed to ensure that they were supplied with food of reasonable quality. There was an inquiry into the conduct of the captain and doctor when the ship arrived at Auckland. The former was severely reprimanded and the latter summarily dismissed.
The summary dismissal of the doctor would explain why Eliza gave birth to her daughter in Auckland with no professional medical help. She wrote that she had
no doctor, no nurse, only a lady passenger took baby from me and washed it.
In August 1868, the Ida Zeigler again set out from London to Auckland under a new captain, Captain Sellers. She was wrecked in Napier, New Zealand, in February 1869, when a northeasterly caused her to drag her anchor and drove her onto the beach. The Wellington Independent describes the wreck as follows. It was during the night that the gale began to arrive at its intensity, and the morning showed the bay a mass of foaming waves, which were breaking over the vessel till about 11 o'clock in the morning, when she was observed to be drifting towards the shore. An attempt appeared to be made by those on board to run her bows onto the beach, but it was not successful. Immediately on striking, she turned broadside onto the shore, and being then at the mercy of the waves, it became quite evident that she must speedily go to pieces. During the night of Saturday, the vessel became completely broken up. 2 boats were launched to rescue the ship's company and cargo. The Wellington Independent estimated that the Ida had 1,500 bales of wool on board, with a value of about £15 each, or a total of about £22,500. The wreck claimed 1 life, Joseph Robinson, a rescuer who was drowned whilst attempting to retrieve a bale of wool from the surf. I hope you have enjoyed this journey through Alfred and Eliza's diaries as much as I have. History does not give us an unlimited continuum of information, but scraps of memories and artefacts. Occasionally, a rare window opens into the lives of ordinary people, allowing us to see into their world. These diaries provide an intimate account of life at sea in the mid-19th century, with its frustrations, joys, boredom, high drama, trivia, and poignancy. It has been a real pleasure to look through this window and to share it with you. Finally, the diary itself has found a permanent home in the Auckland Maritime Museum, where I hope it's preserved and enjoyed by future generations as much as I've enjoyed it. So that's all. May God be with you in whatever journey you find yourself on, and I really hope to see you and to meet you again some other time.